I want you to flip past this page with our artifacts, go to the next page, and read the directions at the top. Raise your hand when you have the directions read. So Leandra, we're on this page. Again, raise your hands once you have the directions read. Montreo, what are we about to do? We're filling up the chart using what? The artifacts from the opposite page. So what I'm going to have you do, ladies and gentlemen, let me see good centers and eyes for me. Thank you, Hayes. Thank you, Jamal. Thank you, Maya. No, is you guys are going to be examining, just like an archaeologist, these 4 artifacts. Pick 2. Fill in this side. Who can remind me what the most important categories are? What are the 2 things I want you to focus on? Who remembers from when we did this with this Kernitz artifacts? Jaman?
What do you think it was used?
Why? Or which one? What do you think it was used for? And what was the second one?
Who do you think used it?
Not who do you think used it. What do you think it was used for, and what's the one right under that?
When do you think it was used?
Not when. Maya? Nice and loud. Excellent. So Candle, you should not be writing just yet. Maya, perfect. What do you think it was used for, and what evidence makes you think that? Remember, we can't just say, well, this was clearly used for time transport, unless we have evidence. Archaeologists have to have evidence. So please put a star next to what do you think it was used for, and what evidence. These are the most important things. I want you to spend the most time on this. Thank you, parents. Now, we're archaeologists, so we're going to need our archaeological tools. So, these magnifying glasses are going to help you see very closely the artifacts that we have excavated or found. Guidelines for using, not guidelines, expectations for using the magnifying glasses. 1, they stay on your desk or in your hand. If it falls on the floor, I will take it and you will not get to use it anymore. We have to be careful with these. They will break. Again, let me see. I need to see your hand. You are doing, second thing, the only thing you are doing with the magnifying glass is using it to look at the photos. If you are doing anything else with it, looking at other people, putting it up to your eye for some reason, it will be taken away from you. I know that's not going to be a problem. Who can remind me what our 2 rules are for using our magnifying glasses? What are we going to do to be professional archaeologists? Portia, give me 1. Misha, what's 1 thing? Where does the magnifying glass belong? Looking at the paper on your desk or in your hand. Thank you, Portia. Second rule. Donovan. Second rule. Second rule. That's not an appropriate time right now. Tell me my second rule. We'll talk about it later. Donovan, what's the second rule of this magnifying glass? Leandra, what is the second rule of this magnifying glass? Okay, what the only use for it is what? Magnifying on your paper. Thank you. Alright, what I'm going to have, you guys are going to have about 10 minutes to do this. So I want you to start looking at the artifacts while I pass out the magnifying glasses. Think about which ones you want to study more carefully. And then you can start filling out the column independently. So I expect you are silent at this time. Thank you, Maya, for starting artifacts immediately. Aviance doing an excellent job using a magnifying glass. That was my tutorial. Thank you. Remember, you don't need complete sentences in the box. These are just your notes. You guys, let me be more clear about this. You don't have to just do artifact 1 and 2. On the boxes, it just says artifact 1, artifact 2. You choose any of the 4.